the receptionist was just leaving and she locks the door on her way out. And how the radio station was situated, there was a little lobby that had some, furniture for a waiting room right as you walk in, two glass doors. And then there's a hallway that goes straight back to the rest of the radio station. But to the right of the lobby, there was a window that looked into the recording studio where we did our radio show. So where I'm sitting doing my radio show, I can look through a window into the lobby and I can see the front door. Then back in the back of the building, there's other offices and the transmitter and other recording studios and stuff down that hallway that leads from the lobby. So we'd been on the air for a little while and it was just getting dark outside, not quite completely dark, but getting dark. And I could see the lobby plain as day from where I was doing the radio show. And then something caught my eye. I looked into the window that looked into the lobby, and there's a man standing there. Now, the receptionist had already left. The front door was locked, but yet there was this man standing in the lobby right inside the door. He was in the lobby. He was a man of about 40, 45 years old, I would guess. He had short hair on the side, he was bald on top, and he was just staring down the hallway. Now, there is a door that closes the lobby off from the rest of the radio station, but that door was left open at night when it was just me and my sister on the air. And other than the lights that were on in the studio where my sister and I were broadcasting from, the only other light on in the building was in the hallway. And that hallway light was shooting down into the lobby, illuminating the front door where the man was standing. I was actually on the air at the time I noticed him, so I kind of quickly wrapped up what I was doing and went to a commercial break so I can go and ask the man what he wanted. He's just standing there in the lobby. He would have had a clear view of me in the window, but he's looking down the hallway. And then he starts to walk towards the hallway. So I jump up after I get to commercial break and I try to go catch him. So I tell my sister there's a guy in the building, so I need to go find out what he wants. So I go run to the hallway to try to intercept him. So when I got to the hallway, he had already passed that doorway and was heading down the hallway toward the back of the station. And the only thing down there was a couple of offices. I called out to him and he didn't respond. He walked down the hallway and just walked into the last office on the left. He looked like he knew where he was going. He was probably 10 feet in front of me. I went down the hallway and went into the doorway that he just went into. Imagine my surprise when I walked into the office that he walked into, he wasn't there. There was nowhere for him to go. It was a small office about 10 by 10. It had a private bathroom and there was a desk and some old boxes and a couple of windows, and that's it. There was no man.